Kid shoots dad over a Nintendo Switch. What's good, y'all? Welcome back to another video. Run-of-the-mill. Kid shoots dad over a Nintendo Switch. Now, I don't know how you raise your kids, but if they picking up a gun anywhere around you, you failed already. Right? But all 2026, I'm out here doing things big, doing it up. So y'all sit here and react to watch my. I said, I'm tripping. Y'all sit here and look, I got a sore throat, my nose blocked. I don't know what's going on, man. Without further ado, let's get straight into this video.
She been command me.
Woke up and the air was kind of thick. Got that, you know?
All right, so here we have this little 11-year-old shitter who apparently shot his dad over him taking his Nintendo Switch. Yes, you heard that right. This spoiled little brat, as you can see here on our screens right now that I'm, circling with my cursor.
I hope this level of parenting never finds me. Don't find me.
Who is 11 years old, is now charged as an adult after fatally shooting his father over taking his Nintendo Switch. Now, ladies and gentlemen, this isn't even Gen Z anymore. I'm not gonna blame Gen Z for this because he's too young to be Gen Z. Believe it or not, most of Gen Z are now adults, young adults now. This is Gen Alpha. And I just gotta say, as bad as people think
this my generation? No, we not doing that.
He is brother in Christ, Gen Alpha, and then Gen Beta after them. Gen Beta are basically infants right now, are probably gonna be uncomparable to our generation. And by the way, if I sound a little congested right now, it is because I am. Apologies, I'm still recovering from my illness. But I just gotta say, I've never heard, this is the first time I've heard of any kid shooting their dad over a Nintendo Switch. Now, maybe in the past, somebody has killed their parent over taking their phone, their computer, grounding them, in some way, shape, or form. But specifically,
if your kid is ever, we be reacting to these. So y'all type into my channel too. We react to all these. But if your son is ever shooting at you, if your kid, daughter, anything is ever trying to shoot at you, you done failed. That's a telltale sign. I'm not talking about the games.
For a Nintendo Switch. It's crazy, and yeah, you guys can see the dad right here in this post. It's just insane.
The family was in this home celebrating their son's 11th birthday. That's when court documents say their son found a gun and shot his adopted father. This happened Tuesday around 3 a.m. When state police arrived, the young boy named Clayton Dietz had a bloody lip and injuries around his eye. Court documents do not explain how he was hurt.
That's probably because the blowback, bow. He too little.
Documents do say, however, that Clayton was looking for his Nintendo Switch, which was taken away from him when he found the revolver in a safe inside the home.
Now, I just gotta say, I don't know what caused his facial injuries. They say that he had a swollen lip or something like that, a bloody eye. Kind of sounds like abuse to me, but let's be honest here, because I don't want to make any definitive assumptions. Could have been abuse, right. Could have been self-inflicted. We don't know. There's a lot of crazy people, crazy kids in society. But I just gotta say, how could you even possibly go from getting your Nintendo Switch taken away from you because you were maybe acting bad? Maybe on top of that also getting a whooping because you're a problem child?
I'm not gonna lie. For y'all that fall victim to this right here, where are y'all putting guns at? And are you, let me ask y'all a question. To be put, because there's situations, look, I'm gonna break it down. There's situations where an intruder comes in, I'm out the back, my kid's in the house, and sometimes I'm somewhere in the house, my shit is in my drawer, right? I can't make it there. So my kid gets it and like shoots the intruder. They don't know it's a kid or it's a kid armed or whatever, and they save the house. Or two, you tell your kid, oh, there might be an intruder. I've seen so many, that, kids have helped save the day. What if I'm not around and you need to, that never happens and they get the gun and shoot you. So this is my question to y'all, whoever's watching. Are y'all going to have a weapon, number one? Or y'all going to hide the weapon, number two? Because also with hiding it, you got to remember, if I hide it, I don't know if they ever actually saw me or stumbled upon it and didn't let me know. Now, I don't know if you know where it's at. Or number three, is it just come down to the parenting is just trash? I think that kid just had anger issues, though.
So then all of a sudden, thinking that it would be a bright idea to gun down your dad or your adopted dad in the situation. So wherever the hell the real father is, he's still alive. The stepdaddy who stepped up to take...
Wait, what? His adopted father? You can't adopt a father. He's adopting you, right? You can't. Why is it saying adopted father? Maybe that means you adopted each other?
Care of this child. The dad took the switch, so the son grabbed the switch and switched them on down. This is crazy.
Troopers say that he then took the gun and shot his father in bed next to his mother. 42-year-old Douglas Dietz was found dead. In the interview room, his wife said she woke up to the sound of a gunshot. Then her son confessed to her, saying, quote, "I killed my dad. I hate myself."
You can adopt a father. Oh my goodness. I don't think people know about this. They don't know about this one in the hood.
End quote.
Wow. Want to know what that reminds me of?
I wanna kill my mom. I wanna kill my dad. I wanna kill my grandma.
This is why you have to watch these little kids nowadays, man. Just literally grounding them over bad behavior can possibly lead to you being in the ground yourself because they want to kill you. Like, I can't believe this little shitter right here, this spoiled, entitled brat really up.
Nah, low key, kid. I have a fear of like kids are more capable than what you think. I don't know if y'all seen kids in China. Them motherfuckers talented. All it takes is for that brain to switch the wrong way. That's just a testament to kids. We just don't be doing it like that in the States all the way like that. You know, we don't be forcing them on their neck saying you got to be a prodigy, right? I'm just scared sometimes. Like my kid might just, if my kid saying that, sorry, you're going to grandma's house. She gonna get the third part of that verse.
The poll on his stepdad, who probably got him the Nintendo Switch too, just because he took it away temporarily. Honestly, for one, this is why I would never leave any guns like just laying around casually to where a sick child like this can have access to it. Number two, respectfully,
Sick.
I'm probably never gonna become a stepdad unless I raised you since you were a little baby and I like instilled all my values into you. If I come later in your life, I can't trust you. I'm sorry. Respectfully, whatever traumas you have from your dad or your mom, unbeknownst to me, can have me killed or clapped because you feel some type of way. You want to crash out because I grounded you and took your Nintendo Switch away. Bro, not saying a kid I raised from the inception of him popping out of my woman's womb couldn't possibly clap me either. But I'm just saying the probability is drastically lower. And the crazy thing is, check this out.
Before the shooting, she told troopers that they put their son to bed while singing happy birthday to him. Neighbors who knew...
Where the fuck did that car go? Don't the street go this way and this way? The street go this way and this way. They drove into the bush.
Troopers that they put their son to bed while singing happy birthday
What the fuck? Am I tripping?
to him. Neighbors who knew the family say this violence was very out of character for the young boy.
Oh, they always say out of character. Yeah. Oh, he was a good boy. There were no signs before.
Yeah, there was dead ass signs in the nigga room talking about, oh, I like the band Kiss, and then they go deeper and darker and darker and darker. Like it started at Kiss, I just like the music, the aesthetic, and then it go to a skull, and then like a picture of a skeleton, and then a real life skeleton from the museum, and then skeletons from squirrels from my backyard that I went hunting with. You know how I killed him? With the thumbtack. I don't know. This is out of his character. He was never violent. He was never odd. He was always sweet.
He was
Try that nigga as an adult.
such a sweet child. Anytime one of these kids kills, claps someone, ups the poll on someone, they want to say they were the sweetest child on honor roll. They were going to be a doctor, a scientist. They had
parents
such
be
a
tripping.
bright future ahead of them. Yeah, right. Now, one comment I do want to point out, someone said, are they just going to gloss over the fact that the kid was injured? Like, did the parents exclude the fact that they beat him previously, or did he get beat after shooting the father before enforcement came? How the F you're going to say...
Or he could deal with ataxia. He could deal with ataxia. His body just maybe.
Something like that and not documented in court. Yeah. So that is
No,
a good
not
point
possibly.
right there. I don't know. Speculatively, he could have been abused, which would then presumably lead to him possibly shooting his stepfather in the night. Now, obviously, that's just a huge assumption. That is just pure speculation. And it wouldn't be out of the realm of possibility for a kid sick enough to shoot his dad, his stepdad, in the dead of night with a gun to possibly end up having self-inflicted wounds to make it look like he was being abused. Like, there are psychotic people out there who will fake injuries, run their faces into hard objects to make it as if they were previously hurt by another individual. So I would not be shocked. You guys can have your opinions in the comment section. What do you think about that? Obviously, they're gonna have to investigate whether this kid was being abused in that household or not.
He probably
And if
was,
they can
though.
verify that, then that'll literally just change the entire optics of the story. Assuming
I was abused, so I shot my my adopted father in the head in the middle of the
he's
night.
not like clinically crazy, but still at face value, a kid killing his dad, his stepdad, whatever, same shit, right? His guardian over what they're saying was over a confiscated Nintendo Switch. Is crazy.
But according to court documents, Clayton's mom says he was upset when he was told to go to bed and had his Nintendo Switch taken away. He admitted to police that he got the key to the gun from his
That's why he's so mad. Look at this town. Ain't no shit in this town. He need that Switch. He need that Switch. He depend on it.
father's drawer.
So this was literally premeditated. It's not like this was an accident. There's no way a gun just magically fell inside his hands. A gun that was stored inside of a case that required a key. It's not like this kid just woke up. He was a sleepwalker, had the gun magically in his hand, and just
no
accidentally
attachment.
shot his dad in the head. Like, no. This was a very cynical, calculatedly cold, premeditated, all the words to describe someone planning something out in this cold-blooded fashion. And one commenter says, these kids don't know how to regulate their emotions. I got mad at my parents growing up, but the thought of annihilation never crossed my mind. There are some evil, abusive, negligent parents out there, individuals who thrive off of others' suffering. I'm not saying these parents are this type, but they are out there. Valid. So, you know, through this investigation with this child and his mother, we're gonna see if they were actually abusing him or not. Time will tell.
And that is when police say the boy told them that he went inside that safe looking for his Nintendo Switch and instead got the gun, took it out, and allegedly shot his father
Damn.
in the head.
Bruh. Whoa. So, wow. I don't know what to say about that specifically, but clearly this kid was crazy. There's no way in hell, unless I was severely abused as a child, like repeatedly for years, would I ever have the gall to even go looking for my Nintendo Switch, thinking it's in a case, locked, get the key, unlock it, find that there's not a Nintendo.
No, that's real. And I reacted to some bad parents or some bad parenting or gentle parenting on my channel like 3 times maybe. Y'all go tap into those videos, and they be recording kids at school talking to their teacher talking about, I want to be a serial killer. I want to be a serial. I'm a psychopath. I like killing adult movies. I watched my first killing movie where they shot. Was he one of them kids? Because that's what I'm saying. Those kids, I feel like it all kind of boiled down to parents. In the 1%, maybe 4%, actually just have kids that grow up weird as shit. Because I've seen them kids before. I'm not gonna lie. They weird in school. They come pick you up, or you see them parent teacher conference. Their parents coolish, but it's just a slippery slope. Blame the parents.
Nintendo Switch in there, but a gun. And in my annoyance or anger, decide to then pick up that gun, cock it, aim it at my dad's head, and bang. I just, that's clearly not normal.
When a juvenile is charged with murder, they automatically begin as charged as an adult.
Which is the case for Clayton right now. But that could change through what's called decertification.
And decertification is a filing where the defense tries to say the individual should be.
Fuck all that. You need to take a life. Run away, little nigga. Hey, man, I appreciate y'all for watching. Like, comment, share, subscribe. I'm going to see y'all in the next one. Let me know how y'all feel about this down below in the comments. Go check out and binge my other videos. I love y'all to death, boy. I'm going to see y'all in the next one. I'm gone.